Hey, how are you doing? Daniel here from Looking for Warriors. Real quick review of a Skillshare course. Now I'm doing a Skillshare course on Photoshop. I'm not doing it. I've been doing Photoshop for 20 years. I know Photoshop like the back of my hand. The interesting thing is I got my kids, one is 9 and one is 12. I'm getting them to do this course on Photoshop, and they're doing it together and they're doing really good. This is a long course. Okay, it's a long course. And it goes through everything, even stuff you don't want to know. I've been doing Photoshop for 20 years and things like blends and like rainbow kind of blends and all this kind of stuff. And even bevels and embosses. They're great when you're learning. When you're learning, you want to, and I found this with my kids. My kids do this, and they did a few projects, and the projects contained every rainbow fill, every bevel and emboss, every drop shadow. It was like a project of how many crazy effects could you do, because they were excited about this, and I'm fine with that. I think that's great. I think they should learn how to use all these features, and whatever excites them is what they should follow. In a professional context, you're not going to need rainbow fills. If you're in a professional context and you do rainbow fills, you do bevel and embosses, your client isn't going to be happy, or your boss isn't going to be happy. It's just too gaudy. But I love that they get excited about this, because that teaches them how to use the tool. Photoshop's really important. I think every person on the planet should know what Photoshop is, how to use it. There's just some of these applications that you need to know. You need to know Premiere Pro. You need to know probably Filmora. You need to know Photo. These are just things you need to know Excel, you need to know Word. If we're living in the society we're living in now, you should know how to use all of these applications. And there's no excuse for not knowing, to be honest with you. So you're not going to be taught in school. Your school is not going to teach you any of these applications. But you can teach yourself so easy, or you can teach your kids so easy how to use these. If you're some 18-year-old leaving school right now, you can teach yourself these in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to give you the courses. Now, if you want to learn Photoshop, this Photoshop course is the one you need to do. I'm going to link it in the description. It's great. It's very long. Very long. But I would suggest just going through an ABC and doing the whole thing and doing all the projects. He's loads of project files that you download and you can open up. Now, you do need Photoshop to do this course, obviously. But you can rent Photoshop for a month. I think you can get the first month free. I could be wrong on that. But check it out. But if it's not free, it's something like 20-25 euro, which is worth it to get these skills. So it's just, yeah, you do the Skillshare course. If you haven't been in Skillshare before, your first month is free anyway. So just sign up to Skillshare, get your first month free, and you've got the course for free. If you have signed up to before, it's not expensive to Skillshare. And you're 25 euro, 30 euro, wherever it is to rent Photoshop, or dollars, probably similar in dollars, to rent Photoshop. It's worth it just to get these skills. There is a return on investment. If you have these skills, you can certainly put it on your CV and get a job, which will pay you a lot more than 25 euro, I hope. pay a lot more than 50 euro, wherever you invest into getting these skills, or $50 or whatever. I hope if it doesn't pay more than 50 euro, I think you should probably wait until a better offer comes along. So this is a skill you need to have in today's day and age. So this is definitely a course that everybody should do. And this is a great course. He's a great guy, explains it really clearly, obviously knows really what he's talking about. He didn't just put up a course because, oh, let's put up another course. He obviously teaches Photoshop. Let's put up another course, I'll put up another course to make some money. It's not like that. He knows Photoshop. He obviously teaches it face-to-face with people. And this course is very straightforward, very clear, in a lot of detail. You could even say too much detail, because there's some things you won't use in a professional context, but it's still good to get to know all the tools. And he's very clear. He's a very good teacher, likable guy, and very kind of, sometimes accents can be difficult to follow, but his speech is very clear as well. I even understand that my Dublin accent might be a little bit difficult to follow sometimes, but this guy really clear, well spoken, and very easy to follow. But this is a Photoshop course you should do. Link is in the description. And yeah, just this is a skill that everybody needs to have today. You're not going to learn it in school. Go to Skillshare and learn it. It's been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Really helps you if you like and subscribe. And also, if you put a comment in, maybe I think this is the best Photoshop course I've ever seen. That's my review. If I'm wrong, if there's a better Photoshop course, put it in the comments. Or if you've done this course and you didn't like it, let me know as well. This has been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Do this Photoshop course. If you don't know Photoshop, you need to know it. You need to know in this day and age, this is the course to do.